Mhm. Look at me, I'm playing around. Look at me. Who can bring my crown? You can't get enough of me.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Harry Heck, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
Heat 3, 3.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rosario.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1.
Well, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The designated hitter, number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D'Lo.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer. Just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
2-2 now. Rosario on third with 2 out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Royals leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Popped up. Gill is under it. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping into the box, number 33. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Too tight with that one, 3-0. Number 48 waits on deck, ready with the 3-0. 3-1. Down the third baseline. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
The count now at 2-1. 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let
Why?
this get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Phillips stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Shortstop, Ahmed.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back. Now batting number 2 as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The designated hitter. Number 2.
And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike 1. Ball right side. Gill gloves it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler.
Jorge.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Into the corner and slicing foul. That misses. 1-2. And he got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The count is 2-1.
This pitch is popped up. Lynn waits on it. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman, who set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. A swing and a shot down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And the screwball got him swinging, 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now in the box, Breivik Valera. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now batting, number 33.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rickards under it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance. Number 48. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
2 balls and a strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Lifted the other way out to left center. Tadano is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Rosario.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
2-2 the count. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
In now, number 2, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot.
Yeah.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead this one 3-0. Standing in, Jorge Soler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
1-1 to Schwarber. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive home run.
Baseman number 6, Freddie Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. The next 3-2. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Gill is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBI.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show.
It's your boy, tybron.
Tyrone gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Joey Wendell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Harrison Bader goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, my. This ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone.
Bam.
That is it. The third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. Umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Tyler White will bat next, hitting 500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Tyler White is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Now to the plate, number 35, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And they start him out away with a called strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Fouled off. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 run. Ready now, Justin Williams. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-1. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Thank God. In fact, they're all over my fastball. I don't like it. I keep throwing these curves, I guess.
Number 7, couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
There you go.
To the left side. Lynn has it.
Smack the shit out of it.
And there were 2 down.
You take that. You take that.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.
Now batting, second base.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And
we're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd. And this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. And in large part, they do it with their legs. Entering the day, they are tops in the majors in stolen bases.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bader hits a little over the 270
Oh, he nailed it. What? Guess what? Out.
And that's the first out of the inning.
We'll take that control.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Yeah, got on top of that.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Oh, that's
swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd.
But
and
he's out.
Quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. Nothing in 2. And now a pitch on the way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's safe.
Fuck that up, didn't you, buddy?
Into the box, Jake Lamb. He got
Don't worry, I'll save
us.
us.
A ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes. Lamb bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
All right, motherfuckers.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap.
Nobody in a goddamn jeopardy, dude. Shut the fuck up.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first
crooked number that bitch. Off speed.
3 called, and the inning is over.
Right? Yeah, boy. 2-1. We're gonna play this.
Number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yeah.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
All right, you're not a chaser.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Ring him up on the screwball, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Lifted the other way out to left center.
Oh, shit.
Tadano sprinting after it. He tracks it down
nice catch.
and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
That was deep. I think that's the 2nd time you done did that. 0 for 1.
Standing in, number 7 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rickards under
low
it.
Down. All right, that's it.
And now back
2-1 still.
The St. Louis lineup stepping in. Joey Wendell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The 1-0 home. This one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. So striding in, Harrison Bader, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
His approach to the plate right here has to be
Jesus.
And that could bring in a run.
Yep. You're trash.
He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he is
fucking
in there.
bitch. All right.
Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 the count. O'Neill. And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. O'Neill is retired. 2 down now.
Later, bitch.
Into the box now.
Oh,
Jake
balls,
Lamb.
huh?
And
Fuck
he always
you.
poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And we'll have
Let's
to leave
go.
it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards forced us. So digging in now, Tyler White. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Damn, man. Fucking hitting my shit, bitch.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Oh, yeah, you better crack that bitch. Yeah.
He'll have another shot at it here.
Now, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Sound.
Time he's fanned in the game. First pitch of the
inning. I do the same shit with you, boy.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. This
is okay.
And that's in there. Base hit.
You fucker.
And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
It's so frustrating as a pitcher. Make a quality pitch on the inside half.
No!
Try to bust him in. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings.
Fucker!
Hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A one-run game.
You fucked me. Oh my God, we're on a fucking losing streak. Jesus Christ, bro.
Saturday Night Baseball now from Southern California at Angels.
Let's play ball. Heat safe.
Now at the plate, number 71. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Lynn scoops it up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout, no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup. Mike Tuchman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Mike Tuchman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
A ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In the dirt and block behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Ranging up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season.
Shut up.
Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Eric Gonzalez.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
The catcher,
Strike
12.
taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Liner towards second.
Hit.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there are 2 away now. But 1's all they get as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 the count. Chopped to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in, Domingo Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Santana leads off second with nobody out. The 1-2. is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, Eric Gonzalez. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. No balls and 1 strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Stepping up now, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Number 12.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Of course it is, man. Y'all tighten the fuck up.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 71. He's
Just
singled
a
in
ball.
2 trips to the plate thus far.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Nice.
Huff over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1
Coming
gone.
out. There we go, baby. Let's go.
Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Foul.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Crack.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0 and 2.
Crack.
Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone.
Nope,
3
pop
foul
up.
balls in a
That's
row.
it.
He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Rickard will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
All right, Mike Trout. We've been getting you all night.
Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a
All right.
ground out victim
Sinker
last
on
time.
top.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard down the right field line.
All right, we got
That's
you.
a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
I tried to kill him.
1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And it's fouled away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel
You fucking idiot.
And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Tuchman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Trout is off at first with 2 away. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he's safe.
Whatever.
This is skied out toward
Cracked.
right. Rickard's under it. And the inning
Out.
is over.
Fuck out of here, pussy. 2 runs. God damn it. Please
Digging in and
strike.
looking for more. Domingo Santana. He'll
Oh
get
my
things started
God.
here in the second half of the 6th. No
Nailed
balls
it.
and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.